There's a lot of anecdotal advice around on improving your marriage. But if you want something you can really use that will actually make a difference and reignite your marriage, check out the link in the description below.
The question, how do I fix my marriage amicably? Answer by Kane Reeves. Why, as a divorce mediator, are you writing about how to save a marriage relationship? Isn't it your job to help couples end their marriage with a no-fault divorce? If one of you wants to end your marriage but the other wants to know how to save a marriage on the brink of divorce, Terry's not much I can do. Additional information. Save my marriage today. They didn't think there was any other problem-solving strategy or anything they could do to save their failing marriage and avoid divorce. Calling and meeting with us became their option of last resort. Since my professional training and expertise is in helping couples peacefully and respectfully separate, and not in keeping them together, I needed some input from those who know best how to save a marriage on the brink of divorce. So I assembled a list of expert North American marriage counselors, couples therapists, social workers and other related mental health professionals, to whom I am extremely grateful for their generosity of both time and spirit, and posed the following question. I asked them to try and keep their replies concise, so each reply could be easily digested, and hopefully acted upon, by you and your spouse. What follows is a list of the best and most heartfelt pieces of advice Eva ever read on how to right the ship in difficult times. One piece of advice I believe on how to save your marriage is to seek help early instead of waiting for contempt, criticism, defensiveness, and stonewalling to become entrenched in the relationship. Look at marriage no different than acquiring education and a skill set for employment. It takes work. Daily work for harmony, joy and peace. A good therapist can help you assess, and build on, your current strengths and teach, or fine-tune, skills you might need for saving your marriage and making your relationship what you want it to be. My answer is this. According to Dr. John Gottman, roughly 70% of problems in relationships are, by nature, perpetual and unresolvable, e.g., she wants kids but he is infertile. Solve the 30% of marital problems that can be fixed. For the rest, get help learning how to identify your non-negotiables, e.g., children are a must, as well as your areas of flexibility, e.g., we could adopt. Answer by Doug Army. We arrive home exhausted from 2 fun days at Disneyland with our son and daughter-in-law. Late nights, early mornings and driving through the incessant LA traffic jam. We're both a little cranky. Okay, actually I'm a little cranky. I'm out front checking my wife's car that decided to turn on the check engine light again, for like the 8th time. She just came out to tell me the pellet stove quit working and the house is 50 degrees. We need to leave for a birthday party in an hour. And my wife has a habit of leaving the house unlocked, except when Eva gone out the front door. I'm still thinking about that. I run her car, smoke drifts out the hood vent. I go to get the fire extinguisher before I pop the hood. She's locked me out again. I ring the doorbell. Finally she answers. Could you just once not lock me out of the house? I didn't realize you were out there without a key. That's why I left the door ajar. Oh, I didn't know why it was ajar. Webb had better moments. 10 minutes later the car isn't fixed but Webb forgotten the disagreement. Through the years Webb obviously had much more difficult discussions. Yet, we learned early on to attack the problem not each other. That way we deal with the problem without destroying our relationship. So when the issue is fixed our relationship doesn't need to be. Though I do wonder about her locking me out. Attack the problem not each other. So you fix the issue without needing to fix your relationship.